Have you ever been on the Roblox front page looking for something actually fun to play, but you just can't ever? All the games you've played are just the ones that start to get boring, and all the other ones that you try to play are just not your style. Or the ones that actually look fun cost money. And a lot of people don't want that. A lot of people want to just play free, fun games. So in today's video, we're gonna go over 3 not very popular fun Roblox games to play with friends. Some of them being more with friends, some of them less. But all of them are under 5,000 concurrent players average. Starting off with Glare, the one with the least amount of players. This game is in beta and it is very fun. It will start out with you just like spawning in normal loadout. There's a lot of customization. A lot. In fact, I'm gonna change my handguard. See? There are benefits and non-benefits as well to these guns. I recommend starting out with the M16 as it's just really good, or getting good at the MP5 or the AWP. But today I'm going to be using my M16. And if you spawn in, it's going to be laggy if you don't have a very good computer like me. That's mainly because my graphics. And if you just turn them down a little bit, it will run better. It's just at the moment pretty slow. So I'll just like skip this. Alright, we're in with minimal lag. And you can see it is very fast paced. If you start walking and you aim and then you start to sprint again by holding shift, it puts you in this mode. 100% accuracy. It's really good. Pistols. I recommend the Glock 18 bolt, but you don't have to because it has a lot of recoil. There's a variety of maps you can play, and I'll show myself getting a few kills. But this game is very well balanced, and this is the game that doesn't have a ton of friends. So yeah, this game doesn't have a ton of friends. It's not really like a game to play with your friends. Because you can, but it's like pretty difficult. Because it's fast paced and you need to be moving around a lot. And I just fell. So. Woo, I'm not the greatest, if you couldn't tell. There, kill. Now, there's a lot of them right there, holy. The grenades in this game are really good, so I'd recommend throwing a lot of them. They do a lot of damage really quickly. And yeah, that's all I really got for this game of Glare. It's kind of like if Arsenal and some other game had a kid. I mean, like, look at this. It's really fast paced. This map is a little bit questionable. When you aim the Glock, look at this recoil real quick. You literally cannot hit. But yeah, that's all I really got. And by the way, this is not the only amount of guns. There's all these guns, all these good guns. Some of them costing a lot of money. In-game currency. We will now show our next game, which is called Pixel Blade. This game, you have to play for a little bit to unlock raids where you can play with friends. But alone, it's very fun. So I will go on to play until I beat the first boss. And this game can be very difficult. I've actually played this game a little bit. But basically, your swords have different abilities and stuff. and you unbox them with these chests, there's different types of armor as well. And once you get these, when you open these cases and stuff, it opens like multiple of them, so then you can upgrade. And that just improves damage and like everything. So I'm gonna turn my graphics down even more. Alright, here we are. But like they have a shop and everything. You go here. Is there actually one? That's weird. But whatever, you can purchase them. There's daily chests and stuff. There's potions over there. I don't use too many of them though. So we will play normal mode, grasslands, and the first level until we beat the first boss. The combat is not difficult, I'd say, but it can be. So like, then there's this one, the guy. And so if you press Q, you dash. And if you dash, and then if you jump and then start dashing, also, you pick abilities every time you beat a level. But look, you can basically like just fly. And yet you can dodge attacks. These are not all the enemies, by the way. There are tons of enemies. It's a very fun game. It kind of reminds me of Minecraft Dungeons. You have like rage spirits. Like here's a mortar goblin. And some of them have different abilities. I don't know what that means. I think it means he's quick. This one has poison, because he has the enchantment. Here's a giant. By the way, this is like very beginner. I don't know. We'll just pick lifesteal. And then every so often it'll throw a boss at you. And sometimes the bosses are difficult, and sometimes they're not. This boss is not too difficult. And then, to unlock the next area, not this area, but like there's the desert, grasslands, all that, you need to beat this on heroic mode, which is more difficult. So, I'll play until the goblin guy. So, if you right click, you can actually block, you can parry. And when you parry, it makes them vulnerable so you can hit them, and it deals a critical, which does a lot more damage. Here's like a chain goblin. I recommend in the later levels, beat the mages first, because they are very annoying. Because while you're fighting the ground enemies, I mean, they kind of just linger. Here we are in the element circle, I guess. I have not played any raids, but I know you can play them with friends. I recommend when fighting bosses using the fly tactic thing a lot. This game you also don't need a very powerful PC or computer. I don't know if you can play on phone or not. Poison's really good. So here is the goblin boss. You kind of walk in here. I like to go for the goblins on the edge first. And then you can fight this guy. He doesn't do too much damage. Wow. That was actually really easy. Okay, and then it just keeps going. But yeah, then it introduces a lot of new. I'll keep going until we see our first bolt. Here's a bolt. They just travel like that, and they kind of electrocute you. Yeah, but that's all I really got for this game. So I guess if we just reset and leave, then you can go and play. Like, this is just, you could grind the first level, reset, grind first level. It'll ask you to accept, just accept. Did I get any chests? I got 2 tier 1s. So you can just open them. See, like, it gave me 6 leather armors, so I can upgrade it. But leather armor isn't good. But yeah, it's a fun game. There's hundreds of different ones. I recommend joining the group because then you can get chests. At the bank, you can redeem codes 375k, 400k, 425k, and 450k. Make sure that K is uppercased. That's all I really got for this game. And on to the last game. We have an actual very realistic game. Scorched Earth. It is in beta, has around 800 to 900 concurrent players. It's a very high quality game in my opinion. I always go Axis, but today, I guess we'll do that. And you can run pretty high graphics on this game. It's just doing this because I'm recording. So we'll play with this. Loadout. I recommend Medic. Medic is usually the best class. And I have this. But for today, we're just going to use something normal like this. I recommend starter guns. The PPD is really good. So is the G43. The Nambu is also really good. In this game, I mean, that kid's literally building. You can just build. There's weapons, there's just a lot. And so with medic, I'm not a medic, but yeah, you can also dig. And place dirt, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can place dirt. But this game is very, like... Oh, shoot. They're calling artillery, I mean... Oh, shoot. There's another one. Can't cap. Guess we'll try to get a kill. But... he dead. So we're actually defending. He dead. Oh shoot, they're not dead. It's very satisfying when you get a kill. It makes like this nice sound. You can revive people if you're a medic. It's actually really easy. But it's good because like the ammo that you're holding currently is not infinite, but you have infinite ammo because you can just like throw this down. You can throw infinite ammo down, like literally infinite. Speaking of that, my friend Olive Garden, well, we'll just call him Garden, or Olive, whatever. He will probably be in a lot of new videos and stuff. I just need to figure out a way to do it. But I guess we'll get one more kill. In the trenches, I mean, it's pretty realistic. Also, when it says 25 meters, if you use the scroll wheel while you're holding like a rifle or something, it goes up in like meter. So like this, if someone was 800 meters out and I just aim it like this at them, like straight at them, it's not going to hit them. I need to aim higher. Or I just pull out a rifle and I scroll up to the 800 meter mark. So you quite literally have to zero your rifle. The grenades in this game are hit or miss. I like that you can throw them really. I mean, is it G? Yeah, there's no G for grenade, nothing like that. There's no. Yeah, that's all I really got for Scorched Earth. They have a lot of maps, a lot of guns. This game is really fun to play with friends, actually. So yeah, the only game that you can't really play with friends today will be Glare, and that's really it. And that will be it for today, guys.